So let's start with the cratering stock markets here in South Korea. They have been getting absolutely hammered since the opening bell some 3 hours ago, driven mostly by fears over the coronavirus pandemic. For more, I'm glad to say we have our Yoon Jung-min on the line. Jung-min, the bloodletting continues apace, and investors in the Korean stock market might want to look away now.
Well, that's right, Mark. So far, trading has been temporarily halted twice each on both the benchmark KOSPI and the tech-heavy KOSDAQ, as stocks plummeted soon after the markets opened on Friday. The KOSPI was down 6% at the opening, and soon after, it collapsed below the 1700 mark. The circuit breaker was activated at around 10:43 a.m. on the KOSPI market for the first time since the 9/11 shock in 2001. KOSPI trading was halted for 20 minutes following a previous 5-minute suspension right after the opening. The KOSDAQ was down almost 5% when the market opened. Trading on the KOSDAQ was also suspended for 20 minutes for the first time since February 2016. As of 11:30 a.m., the KOSPI has tumbled more than 7% to around 1700. The KOSDAQ has plummeted over 11% to 499, below the 500 mark. This comes as global markets were rattled overnight by the COVID-19 pandemic.
Yeah, the sheer velocity at which the markets have fallen here in South Korea is quite astonishing, really. However, it isn't really that much of a different story elsewhere. That must be noted. Wall Street saw another historic drop on Thursday, and major European markets, they fared little better, also getting slammed. So tell us more about that.
Well, sure. The Dow Jones Industrial Average plummeted almost 10% on Thursday. It was down over 2,300 points to finish at around 21,200. It's actually the biggest one-day percentage drop since 1987 on Wall Street. The S&P 500 and the Nasdaq both plunged more than 9%. Shortly after opening, trading was halted for 15 minutes as the S&P 500 fell below 7%. European markets also continue to spiral, posting their worst one-day drop in history. The UK's FTSE 100 fell over 10% to its lowest level in 8 years. The Pan-Europe Stoxx 600 was down 11%. This comes as President Trump's decision to impose travel restrictions to the U.S. from Europe seems to have unsettled investors. That's all from me at this hour. Mark?